Hey, what is up everyone? Hope you're all having a wonderful time. So I got some requests of making a part 2 of my war video that I recently made. And the reason, well, I mainly focus on the heavy armor types and not light and medium. So here it is. I hope you will find this very helpful. Just quickly, if you haven't seen my first video, I quickly go over what ward is. So ward absorb a percentage of damage from different types of enemies, and we have 5 different ward types as of now. We have Ancient, Angry Earth, Beast, Corrupted, and lastly Lost Ward. And this is very good to have for different content like dungeons and mutation, for instance. You can have it up on 5 armor pieces and you will get almost 5% per gear slot, so that makes it a total of 25% damage absorption to each respective ward type, if you manage to get it on all of your gear. Before we start, just a quick reminder to like the video and also consider subscribing to the channel to show your support. And with that said, let's begin. So let's start with Ancient Ward, and here we have medium gloves called Spearman's Gloves, and this can be dropped by Keeper of Khnum, standing just south of Brimstone City, and these gloves got Ancient Ward, Physical Aberration, and Invigorated. And this boss can also drop a spear called Khnum's Key. And next we have the full set called Augur for the light armor type. And this set got Refreshing, Ancient Ward, and also the Freedom perk. For the helm, you can get it by slaying different enemies and bosses at Upper Sviken in Shadow Mountain. And it can also drop by Caminus Gatelord, which stands at the border at Upper and Lower Sviken. For the chest, gloves, and legs, you can get them from pretty much all enemies at Murkard in Shadow Mountain. And for the boots, you can only get it from Murkard Skull Skewers, Murkard Oathsworn, and also Archmage Set. For the medium armor, we have the Highwayman Set, and this set also got Refreshing, Ancient Ward, and the Freedom perk. For the head, chest, and legs, you will get them from most enemies at Murkard in Shadow Mountain, and for the boots, same as the light one from Skull Skewers, Murkard Oathsworn, and Archmage Set. For the gloves, you can obtain them by enemies and bosses at Genesis of Malevolence in Eden Grove. And moving on to Angry Earth, and here we can find a medium chest called Earthen Grasp, and this can be dropped by Grovetender Akhusha, standing southeast of Brimstone City. And this item have Elemental Aberration, Sturdy Energy, and lastly Angry Earth Ward. And this boss can also drop a Great Axe called Grovetender Spade. Another chest that you can get is Armor Hide of the Scorpion Queen, and this is a medium armor type with the perk Elemental Aberration, Angry Earth, and Blight Resist. This, however, is only obtainable through chest within Brimstone. Next we have a light armor boots named Herbivore's Hunger, and can be dropped by Mirage Elemental, standing northeast of Brimstone City. According to the wiki, it's a very rare spawn. It has a cooldown around 1 hour and it can only spawn during the day. And these boots have the perk Reinforced Harvest Luck, Refreshing Ward, and the Angry Earth Ward. And this boss can also drop a life staff called Reeds of Spontanea. If you know anything else about the Mirage Elemental, please share them in the comments below. Next for the set, we have both a light and a medium called Harbinger, and this set got the perks Refreshing, Invigorated, and Angry Earth Ward. For the helm and boots, you can get them by slaying enemies and bosses at the southern part of Siren's Stand in Breakwater. For the legs, you can get them by most of the enemies and bosses at Eternal Pool, which is also located in Breakwater. And for the chest and gloves, you can get them by killing Scorchmine Supply Guards and Scorchmine Snipers standing at Scorch Mines at Shattered Mountain. And next up we have Beast Ward, and here we have a pair of light boots called Snakeskin Boots, and this can be dropped by Setcheh the Cobra, standing to the west of Brimstone City. These boots have Reinforcing Skin Luck, Indestructible, and also the Beast Ward perk. And these bots also have a bow called Fangs of Stitches. There are another pair of light boots called Shepherd's Shoes with the perk Beast Ward, Vigor, and Shrieking Fortification. This can only be obtainable by chest within Brimstone though. For different sets, there are none for Beastward at the moment, so you're better off just crafting your items instead. Next is going to be gear with Corrupted Ward, and sadly here we do not have any light or medium armor based named items with Corrupted Ward. However, we do have a set for both light and medium. For the light armor we have a set called Archmage. We have the chest, gloves and legs and boots, which can be dropped from most of the bosses and enemies at Mangle Heights within Great Cleave. Some of the items get lost drop sources than others, so double check if there is any specific piece that you need. For the helm, you can find it by slaying enemies at lower Swicken. However, the enemies here are not level 60, so that means that you will not be able to get it as a high gear score item. Sad, but there it is. For the medium set we have one called Fearless, and here, same as the previous one, the helm can drop by enemies at lower Swicken, but it will drop as a low gear score item. For the chest you will get it by enemies and bosses at lower part of Siren Stand in Breakwater. For the gloves, legs and boots you can find them by most enemies at Mangle Heights. Some have more drop sources than others, but for the gloves and boots you can also find them from Scorchvine Enforcers at Scorchmine in Shattered Mountain. For the last ward type, which is the Lost Ward, there were no open world named or sets that were available at the time this was recorded. Hopefully we will get some more in the future. Alright everyone, this has been a quick update to all you guys wanted a video for the light and the medium armor types with ward on them in New World. If you're interested in the heavy armor with ward on them, I got another video covering that, so if you're interested in that, go check it out. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and comment the video and consider subscribing to the channel to show your support. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!